because it was so bright. It was like blocking the.
Gotcha. Okay.
How is everyone this morning?
Doing great. Hope you are. Morgan, you should have the ability to share your screen.
Okay. So bear with me, everyone, because I haven't done a PowerPoint on Zoom before. And yeah, so just bear with me. Okay. So do I have to click something to share? All right, share screen. Is it going to show?
It's going to show your whole desktop. So if you've got
Well, I
your
have
bank
two
account.
monitors up, so I didn't know.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I can choose. Okay. So.
Hey, Morgan, you shouldn't have to put that blanket up to cover the light on your door. I think you should get a new place.
Well, maybe. Okay, so do you guys see the PowerPoint?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now bear with me here. I just need to find my screen. Okay. All right. Okay. So I heard you guys talking when I came on. So most of you are already on Instagram. Are you already all on Instagram?
I think pretty much everybody at least is on. Well, I don't think Charles is. I think Charles might be the only one that's not on Instagram. Most of us use it. Some of us use it more than others.
Okay. So a lot of this, especially in the beginning, is probably just going to be like, you know, common knowledge. But in order for me to kind of explain some of the stuff, we got to start in the beginning about, you know, what is Instagram and how it works. So a few of the things that we're going to go over is just, you know, like I just said, explaining Instagram, you know, business profiles versus personal, what you can do with each of them, profile tips, following others who you should be following to help your business, posting and sharing, explaining hashtags, Instagram stories, and Instagram TV, because that's really popular now with the real estate industry. Some do's and don'ts, some cool agents for you guys to follow if you're not already, and some tools and apps to make it easy and fun and to be a little bit more creative with your posts. So Instagram is a social media app. You can use Instagram as an individual or business. Either way, you'll have what we call a profile. As a business, you'll have access to additional features, which we'll review in just a moment. So these are just some of the stats. Instagram has 1 billion monthly active users, and more than 500 million of them use the platform every day. So that's huge. We're seeing that a lot of people are moving from Facebook to Instagram, and Instagram can generate over 4 times more interactions on Instagram compared to Facebook. Even though Facebook owns Instagram, they have a completely different algorithm. And this is kind of just a basic Instagram overview. But if you guys ever want to dive in more about the algorithm and all that stuff, just let me know. We can always do another PowerPoint. So 50% of the Instagram users follow at least one business. With 1 billion users on the app, 71% of which are under the age of 35, and 500 million Instagram accounts use Instagram stories every day. 1/3 of the most viewed Instagram stories are from businesses. So Instagram seems to really kind of be changing to more, you know, business accounts, which is great for us. So here's kind of like the basics. To get started with the Instagram, it's 3 simple steps. So Charles, if you're paying attention. So first you'll want to download the app to your mobile phone. Instagram is really intended to be used primarily on your phone. So you're not going to be able to do, you know, as much if you are doing it from your desktop. You're not going to have all the same options. It's more of just like a view. So you're going to want to do it from your mobile phone. You can set up a free business account. And 3, you're going to want to start sharing content and follow people. So we'll walk through these steps. So the personal profile, you can use Instagram as individual or business. Either way, you'll have what we call a profile. As a business, you'll have access to additional features, which we'll review in just a moment. As a real estate agent, you want a business profile. So with the business profile, you get real-time metrics on how your stories and promoted posts perform throughout the day. So you can get insights into your followers and how they interact with your posts and stories. And you can add information about your company, like business hours, location, phone number. Everybody with me still? So to switch to your profile to a business account, if you already have a personal account set up, you want to navigate to your profile in Instagram, and under the account settings, you'll see an option called switch to business profile. You'll then be asked to log into Facebook within the app. After that, you'll be asked to select which Facebook page you want to connect. We suggest connecting your real estate Facebook business page. At this time, only one Facebook page can be connected to your business account. So make sure you set your profile to public, because you want people to be able to view your account and see your posts. Private accounts cannot switch to a business account. So you want to make sure you switch your profile to public first. And then you can add details about your business and tap done. Next up is choosing what category of business you're in. So as a real estate agent, product or service is the best category option. Getting access to Instagram Insights, the app's built-in analytics tool is one of the biggest perks of the switching to a business profile. So you can see, you go up to the little corner and click on Insights, and it provides a breakdown of your Instagram performance. So including,
Morgan,
yeah.
Real quick, should we display the category label, or is that?
So when you choose that category label, it will automatically show up under that. So like under your Instagram name, it'll show products and services.
So do you recommend that or not?
Yes, because when people are searching for, real estate, houses and stuff, it's going to show up in a category for products and services with real estate. Okay. And there's something else that will help direct people to that too, which we'll get to in a minute. But yeah, you'll definitely want to choose products and services.
Is Doug on? I don't know how this is going to work for us, because he doesn't want us to have individual business Facebook profiles. So if we're all linked to the Oceaneer Realty, I don't know how we can set up an Instagram business account, because he doesn't want us to do individual business pages.
Hey, I am here. Hold on, Nate. I was going to comment real quick. I had mine set up as a business profile, and I changed it because you can't directly share to your Facebook page like Felicia was mentioning, because we all have personal accounts. We don't have separate agent Facebook pages. So I would recommend you can set it up this way. Just be mindful that you can't automatically share to Facebook like you can when it's just a personal page. For that,
you actually can share automatically so it wouldn't share to your personal Facebook, but it would share if you guys do the business.
But yeah, that's what I meant, because we're not going to do the business page.
Gotcha. Okay. So are you okay with them setting up a page just to connect to this, but not use on Facebook?
No, they don't. I don't think they need to create anything differently. It's just you have to be mindful that you have to share it twice, because it's not going to automatically share.
Gotcha. Okay.
My Instagram profile is professional, and I just post to Instagram first and then immediately open the app. And
that's what I was just going to say.
It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, and I have an Instagram, but it's just for my dog.
That means you don't have an Instagram.
Exactly. But you can start sharing your dog on your Instagram, because people want to know who you are too.
Yeah, I need to be able to buy my name then, because some random girl has my name.
So I have some suggestions for that after, which we'll get to.
Okay.
So again, when you switch to the business profile on Instagram and you go into the insights, this is going to give you a breakdown of the performance, including followers, your profile views, impressions, number of posts, how many people you've reached, website clicks. You know, if you have, if you put a link on your profile to go to, you know, the Ocean Air Realty or whatever, it'll show you how many people click on that link. Plus, you can get a detailed demographic data about your followers, such as gender, age, location, and activity peaks. So this is really helpful because it shows you the audience that you're really targeting. The promoted posts with like running ads, I don't really recommend actually running ads because it's just a waste of money. You can market yourself really and get more real leads that way. I feel like when you pay for the ads, you really just are paying for followers anyway. You're really just paying for robots to follow you. And that kind of looks weird when you have like a ton of followers, but not really a lot of likes on your posts. So just keep it organic. You don't really need to pay for any of that stuff. So Instagram also uses the same advertising tools though that Facebook does. Like if you were running a special, I just don't recommend paying for followers, but if you were running some kind of, you know, special or something that you really wanted to get to more people, the ads work the same way that it does on Facebook. So here's just some profile tips. Have you ever noticed that some of the accounts on Instagram you just have to follow because they have such great content? So that's not an accident. There are things you can do to make your profile more attractive. You know what they say about impressions, right? This is true in life and online, and it really is. I mean, people want to see good content. So we'll get into a little bit more about the content that will help get more followers. You want to use a profile photo, not your dog. You'll want to use your face. And let's see, this is going to be the image that appears anytime that you comment on somebody else's post or you post a story. Let's see. When it comes down to using a profile picture of yourself or logo, I recommend the face just because it's just more personable. Sorry about the dog. So with the photo that you choose, just make sure, it's not a blurry photo. Make sure it's bright enough to be seen on a mobile phone. I can't shut the dog up, I apologize. Okay, so pick an identifiable, I can't talk. I can't say. I'm so sorry, I can't pronounce
Identifiable.
Thank you. Yes, username. So it allows you to do up to 30 characters, no symbol or spaces, and then it will automatically, do the Instagram.com/username. So your username is that one word lowercase handle that serves as your Instagram URL. When you do any engagement, comment, you post, you like, you do anything, you're known by your username. So this is something you want to be recognizable, that's brand specific, that is how you want to be known. It's also what people see it's also what people will use when they mention you in a comment. So try to make it memorable, to your Instagram identifier. So choosing your username and your Instagram names are important. And again, I know a lot of this, like you guys already have it set up. So, but anybody that doesn't, this is just some helpful tips to get started. So your Instagram name is a display name on your profile. You have a bit more flexibility there. It allows 30 characters or spaces to be precise in your keywords. The name on your Instagram account does not have to match your username exactly. In fact, for most people, expanding on the username to use keywords or explain what you do makes a lot of sense. So this person here, you know, you can see Chad Carroll, that's their username, but then they have the Quantum on the Bay. So, you know, you could have Tiffany Moyer and then underneath the Oceanaire Realty. So you want to write an Instagram bio as well. So you want to get, you know, one that sizzles and gets people's attention. So you have up to 150 characters in the bio. Tell people what you do, who you are, and what they can expect to see from your Instagram updates. Most importantly, tell people why they should follow you. Have a short description of your specialty, you know, luxury real estate, seacoast real estate, triangle, whichever. And the area or neighborhood that you provide your service in. So keep it short, punchy, and relatable, and don't forget a link to your website or to the Oceanaire Realty website. Or if your post is, you know, if you have a listing or something like that, you can always add that URL in there as well. The bio is okay, but it's lacking in this bio right here that I'm showing. It says is okay, but is it lacking in sizzle? Maybe. I mean, you can add emojis and stuff like that to make it a little bit more fun, grab some attention, just make it easy to read. So here are a couple examples of some good bios, and you see the one, Jen Herman, she's using some emojis in hers, and I think that just grabs people's attention a little bit more. And then Sarah Johnson, you know, she does the hashtag realtor, which we'll get into hashtags in a minute too. Hashtags can really help. And then she just has the bullet points of, you know, her specialties and then the address where she's located. So these two right here are really good examples. If you guys, if you don't have a bio set up and you want to take a picture of that or anything, feel free. So you also want to infuse the bio, you know, with your personality. So, let's see, I'm sorry, I have like notes, but then I'm also just going off, you know, explaining and from my own experience. So this is just saying, you know, see the circles with the images at the bottom. Those are Instagram story highlights. They're a great way to showcase your content, and we'll show you how you can create highlights for your Instagram stories in a minute. So this is just setting up your profile, but there is a difference between, you know, sharing a story that's going to be there for 24 hours and then a highlight, which is going to be highlighted on your profile and it doesn't go away. So people will always see it when they go to your profile. And then your contact options, that's something that you'll also want to include there. And you can see that, you know, right here, the contact options, you have call, email, and then directions to the office. Those are pretty important too, at least to provide more than one way of contacting you. A lot of leads now are getting generated online. So this is super, super important to make sure that there's, that you list a couple ways of reaching you. Let's see. And they should, the way that it's set up too, they can click right on that button and it will pop up and they can just call you right from the Instagram account, which is pretty cool. Let's see. So you'll also want to follow others if you're not. Now that your account's set up, you should start following your favorite accounts that correspond to your business, maybe your past clients, sphere of influence, or others that you want to follow. See, you can also give your professional Instagram account a boost by announcing your new page to everyone in your network. You can also give it a boost by letting everybody on Facebook know to go follow you on Instagram. And some people also added like the little Instagram icon to their business cards as well. I haven't done that yet, but I am seeing that more often now, people adding their Instagram. It's just something to think about. And then posting and sharing. So in order to follow an account, you simply just go to the search button or the little magnifying glass that you see circled, and you'll hit the search the page, click to the top, or click at the top in the search bar, and it will automatically put you in the top section. Search will automatically put you in the top section. Okay, so, oh, I see where it says. So you see right here where there's search accounts, top accounts, tags, places. So these are things that when you're searching, you can change, you know, if you're looking specifically for an account, or if you're looking for people that have posted something using a specific hashtag. So these are just different options of when you're searching. So, and like I said, you can search by typing in a name, a hashtag. Okay, so we'll also discuss some of the do's and don'ts here with posting on Instagram. I think that's pretty important. You want to post content that will engage your potential clients, impress the ones you already have, and create a persona of competence and likability for people who can find you on Instagram. What makes great real estate content on Instagram is a combination of both personality and product. So like I was saying with Charles, with your dog, you know, you'll want to post some pictures of, you know, maybe a closing or open house, a listing that you have, and then throw in your dog or your children or whatever, because people want to see that you're not just about products and services. They want to see a personality attached to, because some people really do choose the people they work with just by their personality. So you definitely want to show people that you're a human and you have a life. So here's just 3 ways that we can you can share and connect. So there's your feed, where you just post a picture, your story, that's kind of more, I feel like, your day-to-day life, you know, just whatever you're doing that day. If you're going to show somebody a house, you know, you could post something like that. And then the last one is direct messaging, just like on Facebook. I mean, you guys all know how to use direct messaging. So the stories, they let you capture and post pictures and videos, and you can share them on a slideshow format. So people can see your story while it's live. And then, like I said, they disappear after the 24 hours. The direct message, you can connect with people one-on-one, create chat groups. You can, you know, add a few people. If you're, you know, say, for example, if you're doing an open house and you have some clients or specific people in mind that you want to share that information with, you can create a group text message and add whoever you want on the direct message, and then go ahead and share your post that way. So the feed is where you can share images and follow the people and things that you care about. That's obvious. That's, you know, the basic scrolling through and seeing everything. This is kind of where you post the things that you care about the most and that you want to show up on the grid of your profile. If you're posting a video to your Instagram feed, videos are limited to 1 minute. You can upload a video that's longer than 1 minute, but you'll need to select a 1 minute section of the video. So let's see. All right, this one doesn't really explain it. Right here. So this just kind of shows, you know, how you go ahead and share that information, which is clicking on the bottom, the little plus sign. And then here's some just examples of some real estate posts and how it would show up on the grid of your profile. So, let's see. Yeah, I just explained that. So then, and then posting to your feed. Once you've got your image or video to post, tap on next to proceed. This is where you can choose what your caption will say. So if you know, you want to choose something to grab people's attention. You may also want to choose or add a location to where the photo's at, especially if it's a listing or open house. And And the geolocation can give you your content more visibility because there's also a map section on Instagram where people can click in, they can type, you know, Raleigh or Holly Ridge, a zip code, and it's going to show you all the recent posts in that area. So that's another way to just have more people see your post. And then adding hashtags is also going to help you gain more visibility. So let's see. I don't know if everybody knows how hashtags work. I know a lot of people use them, but don't really know how it works or what the point of it is. So the hashtags that you'll want to use, so people can search with hashtags too. It's also just like looking up accounts or on the map or whatever. People also search by hashtags. So, you know, if they type into hashtag real estate or North Carolina real estate, any post with that hashtag is going to pop up there. So that's another way that you can have your posts seen more. So you can add the hashtag to the caption or the comments of your post. Instagram allows you to have a total of 30 hashtags in one post. I wouldn't recommend going overboard with the hashtags though, and only use the ones that are relevant to the specific post. Using hashtags in your post can help you rank higher in an Instagram search when people are searching for things with that hashtag. So I thought this was pretty cool because this just shows how many hashtags should realtors use on Instagram. An analysis by marketing insights company TrackMaven found that posts with 9 hashtags get the most engagement on social media. So 9 seems to be that key number of hashtags. That said, you don't need to include exactly 9 hashtags to get eyeballs on the post. Just it's something good to keep in mind. And then instead, you should shoot for around 10 hashtags per post. If you're trying to promote a listing or open house that you might want to use 15 or 20. And that's because your hashtags they might not be under the most popular category, but you still may want to use them because some people may be specifically searching for that area or type of house, whichever. So 9's the key, but again, if it's a specific listing or open house, something like that, go up to 10 to 15 to be a little bit more specific. And then here's just some hashtag ideas that you can use. You know, your niche, hashtag luxury life, hashtag seacoast real estate or triangle real estate, location based, again, you know, where your listing or open house is. Branded, this one's really cool too. This is something, you know, you can use your name like Doug with the Oceanaire Realty, or, you know, buying houses with Doug, which, you know, you can be creative with the different hashtags, but you should definitely brand yourself in the hashtags that you use as well. And then the real estate industry hashtags, these are always a must. I use these same ones on my posts as well. You know, hashtag real estate, hashtag realtor, hashtag just listed for sale. You get the drift. But these ones are really popular ones. So feel free to, you know, take a picture of that if you want to use any of those on yours or to help give you ideas. And then a pro tip too is to save your consistently used hashtags, you know, whether it's taking a picture or like on your notes section or whatever. This just makes it easy to switch up your hashtags for each post, but keep your posts all kind of going into the same category as well. Is everybody still with me?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So this all hashtag, and it's actually all-hashtag.com. And it's a free tool that can also help you find out if certain keywords that you want to use for your hashtags are popular enough. Try it out, see if it helps to get you started with hashtag. So again, it's www.all-hashtag.com. And again, this just helps you determine if the hashtags are popular. Another benefit to having an Instagram business account is that you can now monitor how effective your hashtags are by checking the insight section of your account. From there, so again, this is going to be in your profile up in the corner. You'll see the option for insights, like when you check on the little drop down of different, I don't know, I can't think of the words. When you go up into your profile and you click on the little drop down, is, you know, it's like settings, or where the same place that you go to switch it to a public account. So you'll choose insights, and then from there you can look for the impression section and then check the performance of the hashtags specifically. You can now easily monitor which of your hashtags are performing well and which ones are not. So this is a good way to help build that list of the hashtags that you want to use all the time. This will let you know which ones are popular and that are working for you. And then just a quick note about the hashtags. They only work when you use them on your post. So you don't want to copy and paste the hashtags and then use them on somebody else's comment, because it's not going to help you any. And then this just tells you how to follow the hashtags, which I kind of already went over. You know, when you're searching for somebody or an account, it's the same thing. You'll click the magnifying glass, and then up in that section where it says top people, tags, and places, the tags is the hashtag section. So that's where you can search specific hashtags. And then you can also follow them. So you can search a hashtag, but you can also follow a hashtag. I follow Raleigh real estate, North Carolina real estate, all of those hashtags that I usually use, I follow those accounts too. So I'm also seeing everybody else's posts that also use that hashtag. So, and this is, I basically just told you that, how to follow the hashtag. So now Instagram stories. With over 400 million people watching on Instagram stories every day, this is the hottest thing happening right now on Instagram. So stories are a way to send a quick picture or video to your followers for a more on-the-go feel. It's the best way to connect to your followers, sharing your life's moments, and give a visual representation of your day-to-day. So some of the stories let you capture and post pictures and video and share them in a slideshow format with fun stickers and interactive elements. Unlike posts to your feed, stories disappear from view after 24 hours. Again, unless you save it to your highlight, and content shared to stories won't appear on your profile grid, so I apologize. So again, anything you're posting to your story, it's not gonna pop up in your profile. People will directly have to click on your profile picture when it has the ring around it, and then they'll see whatever you've posted for your story. I think it's a fun way to do, like it says, you know, on the go. If you have a showing that day or something, story is a really good way to share that information. So Instagram stories from people you follow will always appear at the top in a bar. Will always appear in the bar at the top of your feed. To view someone's story, you simply need to tap on their profile photo and their story will appear full screen, showing you all the content they've posted in the last 24 hours. So it'll also play in chronological order from oldest to newest. Unlike regular posts, there are no likes or public comments. You can, however, send a message. So again, it's kind of another way to grab people's attention that might have some questions about buying a house or real estate or how to get started, and they don't necessarily want to post those questions on a picture that you posted. The story gives them the option to privately message you specifically about that. Once you're viewing a story, you can tap to go back or forward, or swipe to jump to another person's story. Unlike regular posts, there are no likes or public comments. Again, I don't know why I have that note twice, but yeah, you can directly message people. And then how you make an Instagram story is, you know, you go to the camera icon at the top left, This opens up the camera on your phone so you can take a photo or record a video just as you would normally on Instagram. After you've recorded your video or taken a photo, you can use a range of filters and also add text, stickers, and drawings to your content.
Guys, don't forget we've got a bunch of stickers. So you just, on that middle picture there on Morgan's slide, when you get there, you just type Oceanair and there's a bunch that'll pop up.
Oh, awesome. You guys have your own stickers? That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think this is a great way. It just makes it more fun. So again, like Doug said, to add to stickers, you tap the sticker button, which is this little button right here, this guy. And then, you know, like he said, type in Oceanair and choose which one you want. You can also find stickers for, you know, weather, current time, location, stuff like that. So now the Instagram story highlights. Oops. What am I doing here? Here we go. Okay. So again, this Instagram stories disappear in 24 hours. So unless you choose to have your story saved as a highlight on your profile page, Instagram story highlights can live permanently on your profile, and you can think of them more as like a movie trailer for your Instagram feed. They're a creative way to express yourself, show off your products, drive traffic, or market your business. And because of their prime location directly under your bio and above your Instagram feed, is the perfect place to direct followers to your most valuable and interesting content. So let's see. I don't know if this, so for example, right here, it shows, you know, podcasts, my home, locals. So you definitely want to choose some things for, you know, to keep yourself local. People always love working with other people that are local. So whether or not it's something to do with Raleigh or something to do with the Seacoast, that's always something, a good idea to have as a highlight. Reviews, that's also a really good one. Again, these are going to stay on your profile. So when somebody starts following you and they go to look at your profile, these are going to showcase right under your picture. So it's just a great way to give them a preview of who you are and what you do. So as long as you keep the auto archiving feature turned on, you can save and reshare your very best Instagram stories even after the 24 hours period has passed. To do this, you just go over to your profile section, open up your settings and tap on privacy and security, and then story controls. Here you can toggle the save to archive option to on. And then once you do this, your Instagram story should automatically save to your archive. Now that your Instagram stories archive is set up, you can create your first Instagram story highlight. To create an Instagram story highlight, you go to your Instagram profile on the down arrow next to story highlights, and then tap the new or the plus button. You can do it right here, or so there's, yeah, you do it right here and then choose the option to do a highlight or directly where they're posted. We'll have the add section as well, or add button. And then you'll want to select whichever Instagram story that you want to add to your highlight, pick a title and cover for your Instagram story. So again, if it's, you know, a listing that you have or something about yourself, you know, choose a catchy title. And then what's pretty cool is that you can also choose a still of what you want to be the picture that they see. Okay. This I just basically told you. So yeah, you'll select the story that you want, or you can create a new one right directly from that button as well. So Instagram TV is brand new. Has anybody used the Instagram TV?
Krista and I use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just used it for the first time like last week. So it's really, I'm still learning this as well. But it's pretty cool. So we're not going to dive too deep into Instagram TV. That's kind of like another, you know, PowerPoint if you guys are interested in learning more specifically about the Instagram TV. But I'm going to share a couple ideas how you can leverage it on your Instagram to help grow your business. So this tells you before you can upload a video to Instagram TV, you'll need to create an Instagram TV channel. So you'll want to download the app, but I think now Instagram's automatically putting it into your profile. I know I didn't have to download the Instagram TV app, so there should be an option for it already on your profile, but if there's not, you can always go to the App Store, type in IGTV, and then you'll download that app and it will work together with Instagram. So once your video is uploaded, write your title and add a description. Just like on YouTube, you'll want to add in any relevant keywords to your description to make it easier for people to find your videos on Instagram TV. You can also add in links. People will actually be able to click on the links in your description and be taken outside of the Instagram or IGTV app to your website, blog, or wherever you want to send them. And then next you want to add a cover photo. You can upload your own custom cover, or you can choose a thumbnail. What did I do here? Sorry, guys, I told you bear with me. I'm not used to, okay. So yes, you can customize your own cover, or you can choose a thumbnail from the video itself. The cover photo is what will show up on your channel page and IGTV categories. So try and make it catchy if you're using a thumbnail from the video that you're posting, maybe like the most exciting part of the video. And then, so in order to use the Instagram TV, your video will need to be more than a minute long. Anything under a minute is just a regular Instagram post because they allow up to 1 minute. Anything over 1 minute, you can do to the IGTV. And what it will do when it comes up on your Instagram profile is it'll show a quick 1 minute preview of the video before they actually click on it. So it's kind of like a trailer to a movie or something to see, you know, to catch somebody's attention. So in that first 1 minute of the video, you'll want to add something catchy to get them to want to continue to watch it. And then they just click on the IGTV option and it'll play the rest of the video for them.
Is there a max video length?
Say that again.
Is there a max length of video you can use?
There is. The IGTV goes up to an hour. So now before you go ahead and click post, you'll have to decide whether you want to share on IGTV or to the Instagram feed as well. Instagram recently introduced the option to share the 1 minute preview. That's what I just went over, of your IGTV video to your Instagram feed, which people can then continue to watch over on IGTV. So the videos, like I said, must be longer than 1 minute to enable the IGTV preview. And then when you share the IGTV previews, you'll see a little IGTV icon on the right-hand corner right here. So when people look at your profile, when they see that little icon, they'll know that it's an IGTV post and they can see a preview of it and choose if they want to watch the whole thing or not. So to enable the preview, you move the slider button to green to opt in the IGTV. So that's going to be under your, when you go to post it, it will show this little option button right here. So you want to go ahead and move that button over so it's green, and then it'll go ahead and share a preview. And if you don't have it on, it's just going to be a still, and they'll actually have to click on the IGTV to watch the whole thing. So here's some quick do's and don'ts about the content that you should and shouldn't post. some best practices. So don't use stock photos. A lot of the stock photos are tacky, and if people see the photo used somewhere else before, they might become suspicious of you and the company. They make your account look fake or lack authenticity. You want your real estate Instagram to be unique, and it won't be if it's littered with stock photos. So, you know, again, you don't want to just Google an image of somebody buying a house and post that. You want it to be something that nobody's seen anywhere else. Don't sell too much. In this industry, I think we all sometimes have, you know, that car salesman approach where we're just trying to sell. We don't want to be too pushy. So your real estate Instagram should be diverse and not full of just sales posts. While it's important to show your listings and try to sell them, not all of your followers are looking to purchase. They may want to follow you for design inspiration, real estate tips, or just local advice. Again, something I mentioned earlier, you don't want to buy fake followers. You want the real people who will actually engage with your brand, and most of the time, paid followers end up being robots. If you have a huge following and not many likes, like I was saying before, it just looks suspicious. You want to create and attract organic followers. High quality content is all you need to organically grow your follower base. Do get hyper local. You want to show your local neighborhood or the neighborhoods where your listings are. Post photos of restaurants, cute streets, parks. Your listing may be the most beautiful home ever, but if people want to know if it's in a good, or people want to know that it's in a good area. So this helps buyers know what it's like to live in the area and allows them to picture their lives and where to purchase this home. Also do share listings and your solds. You have a property that's under construction or a coming soon listing, post, you know, behind the scenes or teaser photos. Even though it's not ready for sale, share just solds or sales, price reductions. Just mix it up with local feature content as well. And then just some accounts to follow. These are 3 real estate agents that you should follow to get some good ideas of their content. Ryan Sherhan, whatever. I think he's on, is it Million? Yeah, $1 Million Listing. So that's really a good one to follow as well. His content is really good. He's obviously, you know, he has 504,000 followers. Peter Lorimer, real estate entrepreneur. He's a really good, and also a vlogger. So his posts are really good too, something to follow. And then Brenda Camacho, not sure what she is on, but her real estate Instagram profile is, you know, one of the top ones. So these 3 people, I definitely recommend following and, you know, getting some ideas from them. And it says too, and just my note, just so you know, Brenda, she has utilized Instagram specifically to her whole business has been grown just from Instagram. So definitely some good ideas from her. And then here's just a few tools and apps that will help you with your content. Canva, I don't know if anybody already uses Canva, but it's a simplified graphic design tool. It uses a drag and drop format and provides access to over 1 million photographs, vectors, graphics, and fonts. Canva has a ready-to-go image and story templates for Instagram and other social platforms as well. And they have a free version and a paid version. So I recommend at least just checking it out and seeing what they offer for free, and then decide if you want to use the paid version or not. But I've used Canva for some of my stuff before, the free version, and there's a lot of really cool things on there that help with just to be creative and give you backgrounds and stuff. Hyperlapse is also a really good one. It's kind of like a time-lapse video. You know, you see the sun rising or something like that. So Hyperlapse is an app from Instagram and you can create amazing time-lapse videos, shoot handheld time-lapse videos in motion while you're walking, running, jumping, falling, and then you can speed them up, slow them down. There's a bunch of different effects that you can do with this tool. And then resizing InShot is another app that helps you with, it's just a video editor with cool features. You can trim and cut. It does videos, movies. You can blur the background. You can add music, stickers, different video effects. So it's just another app that's really good with to help create Instagram stories and highlights, IGTV. This is gonna be a really good editing app. And then Boomerang, I'm sure you're all familiar with Boomerang. That's been built into Instagram for a while now. But again, it's just another app that will help just make your post a little bit more fun. Celebration of a closing or something, and it's showing people, going like that. Cut Story. This is a great app that provides a way to get around the 15-second maximum length on your Instagram story. I don't know if you've noticed, if you've used it, your Instagram story, you have 15 seconds and then it's cut off. So if you upload a video that's 20 seconds, it'll upload, but that last 5 seconds is going to be cut off. So this is a great way to stitch the sections together so that you can play the whole thing on your Instagram story. Let's see, and then this app also allows you to add stickers and music and that sort of thing to it as well. Planoly is a visual planner, scheduler, and more specifically for Instagram. This also has a free and paid version. You can do everything you need to do on Instagram with Planoly. You can schedule your posts. So if you have a really busy day, but say if you choose every Wednesday, you're gonna do real estate tips, but that Wednesday you have a bunch of meetings, a showing, and you don't know when you're gonna be able to fit in time to post that video, you can pre-schedule it, the night before or whenever, and choose when you want it to go ahead and automatically post to your Instagram. So I think that's a pretty cool tool. And then later, this is an alternative to Planoly. It too allows you to schedule, plan, and manage your Instagram posts. A new feature with Later is the ability to schedule Instagram stories in advance. But wait, let me just go back here. Okay, yeah, this one. I just wanted to make sure I didn't give you wrong information about Planoly because they both do the same thing. So yeah, they're basically the same exact thing, just there might be a few things a little bit different. So I would recommend maybe checking out both and seeing which one you like better, or which one's easier for you to use. And then this is just a quick summary of everything that we went over. I'm sure most of it you guys already knew. Hopefully there's something good that you got out of this with the do's and don'ts or the IGTV, because I know that's really new. And I know personally with taking the course for this PowerPoint to share to you, I really had no idea I always use hashtags, but I never know like how many to use or anything like that. So this definitely helped me now when I go and choose the hashtags, which ones I'm using and how many I'm using. Did anybody have any questions on any of these bullet points that we went over?
Guys, just a reminder, on our social media policy, there are kind of the baseline hashtags that I encourage everybody to use in their posts. And then kind of like Morgan mentioned before, other hashtags are just relevant to what your post is. Always hashtag the location for your contract or closing. That way people that follow that hashtag see it. Just things like that. You should also use the actual location tool in addition to hashtagging it when you can do that on social media. And what that does is help other people find you. which leads to more interactions, which with their algorithm lead to more interactions. So what we're trying to do is increase your visibility by doing that. So make sure that you're taking advantage of these different easy tools to put in place. And like I said, and have showed you before too, I just keep a note saved on my phone with my hashtags that I use for the post. So I can just copy and paste and tag it on to the end of posts. And then I can edit, you know, anything specific. Like I can tag on closed, or I can tag on under contract or new listing or whatever, something like that.
Yeah, that's definitely an easier way to, you know, having them saved like that, and you can just copy and paste and, like you said, adjust whichever ones. But I know personally too, with the ones that I found that are really popular and work with my posts and the engagement that I get, you forget sometimes, you know, what ones you've used. So that's definitely a good tip. And let me know too, if you know, this was really just a basic general overview of Instagram and how it works and the different features. But if you guys, if you want to get into, you know, the algorithm or specifically IGTV or anything like that, you know, just let me know. And we have other Agent Marketing Academy section, or I can't talk, PowerPoints for those as well. That goes a little bit more into detail about how those work. So just let me know, or if anyone has more questions about this afterhand, you can always reach out to me, let me know. And then I'll just be sending this little feedback. If you guys have a quick minute, fill it out for me. I'd just love to get your feedback about the information. Was it useful? Did you get anything out of it? What did it suck? Should I not do this one anymore? Should I choose a different subject? You know, just let me know what you thought of it. And then there's also a free Instagram guide that I can send to you guys, getting started with Instagram. So just let me know. I can send that out to you, or I'll send it to you, Doug, and then anybody that wants it, you can go ahead and use it. There's a lot of more, it's more detail of the things that I didn't go over. So that might help answer some questions too. And thank you for allowing me to be part of your meeting today and talk for as long as I did. Did anybody have any questions about anything that I went over? No?
Morgan, I think this is hugely helpful and I really appreciate it. And hopefully some folks who aren't utilizing Instagram like you're utilizing Facebook, this is just kind of an insight on to how easy it really is to use. And, you know, it's about being where people are, and more people are shifting, you know, from Facebook to other things, or at least they're looking in different places at the same time. So thanks for taking the time to do this. And I look forward to doing some of these other ideas you have with you about, you know, topics for our monthly meetings. And everybody, I'll add this video to the resources page. And Morgan, if you send over that other guide, I'll add it there with it too, so you can have them as a resource to check.
All right, absolutely. And anyone going to Terramore Breakfast next week, I'll see you there.
Yes.
From Jason. So
awesome, that's great.
Yep. So I'll see you guys there. And of course, if you guys have anything in the meantime, or if you need anyone pre-approved today, just reach out. I'm always available for you guys.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Morgan. I really appreciate it. Thanks everybody for participating. I'll let you know when I get it online so you can check it out. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks, Morgan.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.